Hello students, in today's video we'll talk about parallel lines and a transversal and the angles formed by transversal with the parallel lines. As you can see in this figure, there are two lines L and M which are parallel to each other, and line N is the transversal. A transversal is a line which intersects other two lines at distinct points. Then the area between these two parallel lines is called interior, and the area beyond these two lines is called the exterior. Then there are 8 angles formed at points P and Q, 4 at point P and 4 at point Q. I have marked them as 1, 2, 3 and 4 at point P, and 5, 6, 7 and 8 as at point Q. These 8 angles can be classified into 4 categories, which are corresponding angles, alternate interior angles, alternate exterior angles, and interior angles on the same side of transversal or co-interior angles. Now, how can we identify these 4 categories? First of all, corresponding angles. Corresponding angles are those angles out of which one angle is in the exterior and the other angle is in the interior, and these are formed on the same side of transversal. For example, look at angle 2 and angle 6. 2 is in the exterior and 6 is in the interior on the same side of transversal at different points P and Q. There can be 3 more such pairs, which are angle 1 and angle 5, angle 3 and angle 7, and angle 4 and angle 8. So these are the 4 pair of corresponding angles, and how to identify them? One will be exterior angle, another will be interior. They will be formed on the same side of transversal at different points. Next are alternate interior angles. Then for such angles, they are formed on the alternate side of transversal, and both the angles lie in the interior. For example, angle 3 and 5, they both are interior angles and they are formed on alternate side of the transversal. So angle 3 and angle 5 make one pair of alternate interior angles, and similarly angle 4 and angle 6. Angle 4 and angle 6 make another pair of alternate interior angles. Then the third category is alternate exterior angles. As the name suggests, alternate means they are formed on alternate side of the transversal and they both are exterior angles. So this condition is fulfilled by the angle 2 and 8. Angle 2 and angle 8 make one pair of alternate exterior angles, and angle 1 and angle 7. These two angles make the second pair of alternate interior angles, alternate exterior angles. Then the next category is interior angles on the same side of transversal, or they are also called co-interior angles. These angles lie on the same side of transversal and they both have to be interior angles. So with these conditions, angle 3 and 6 make one pair of co-interior angles, and angle 4 and angle 5 make second pair of co-interior angles. So these are the four types of angles which are formed when two parallel lines are intersected by a transversal. Now for parallel lines, when parallel lines are intersected by a transversal, there are certain relations in these angles. First is that the corresponding angles are equal. So angle 2 and 6 are equal, angle 1 and 5 are equal, angle 3 and 7 are equal, and angle 4 and angle 8 are also equal. Corresponding angles are equal. Second rule about alternate interior angles, these angles are also equal. Angle 3 will be equal to angle 5 and angle 4 will be equal to angle 6. Same is the rule for alternate exterior angles, they are also equal. Angle 2 equal to angle 8 and angle 1 also equal to angle 7. And the rule about co-interior angles or interior angles on the same side of transversal is that these angles make a pair of supplementary angles. That means angle 3 plus angle 6 will be equal to 180 degree and angle 4 plus angle 5 is also equal to 180 degree. So let's summarize these rules. When two parallel lines are intersected by a transversal, then alternate interior angles are equal, corresponding angles are equal, and co-interior angles are supplementary. And these rules are also used to prove any two lines parallel. For example, if I have two lines which are intersected by a transversal, but I am not given that the lines are parallel and I have to prove those two lines parallel, then any of these three rules can be applied for that. If I prove a pair of alternate interior angles equal, then the lines will become parallel. Or if I prove a pair of corresponding angles equal, then the lines will become parallel. Or if a pair of co-interior angles are proved supplementary, then also those two lines can be proved parallel. So the converse of these rules is also true and it is used to prove any two lines parallel. Now the next topic is lines parallel to the same line. Suppose I have a line L, it is parallel to a line N, L parallel to N, and I have another line M, this is also parallel to N, M parallel to N. Then the lines L and M will also be parallel to each other. Lines parallel to the same line are parallel to each other and we can easily prove it. Suppose I take a transversal and I am taking these three angles. Suppose this is angle 1, this is angle 2 and this is angle 3. Then since L and N are parallel, so angle 1 and 2 make a pair of alternate interior angles, and as per the rules, these two angles will be equal. So L parallel to N implies angle 1 equal to angle 2. Then M and N are also parallel. So angle 2 and 3, which make a pair of corresponding angles, will also be equal. So we conclude from here that angle 2 is equal to angle 3 because they make a pair of corresponding angles. Now from these two relations, 1 is equal to 2, 3 is also equal to 2. So angle 1 and 3 will become equal. So this implies angle 1 is equal to angle 3. Now if I look at lines L and M and this transversal, then angle 1 and angle 3 make a pair of alternate interior angles, and these alternate interior angles are equal, so these two lines will be parallel. So L parallel to M. So the lines which are parallel to the same line are parallel to each other. Thank you.